Hi, and welcome to this Mometrix tutoring session on how to write Cornell Notes. Now, we're just going to start with a sheet of paper, like you would for any type of note-taking. It can be any type of sheet of paper. It might even have lines, and that's okay, as long as you have it large enough that you can take normal notes on. You're going to go ahead and take your sheet of paper. Now, divide it into 4 quadrants or sections, just like this. Make sure you have only a little bit at the top, enough for maybe 1 or 2 lines at most. On the side, you're going to have a couple inches for writing, maybe small notes, and on the bottom, you're going to have about the same size. Now, on the far right is going to be your largest section, and that's where most of your main notes are going to go. So keep that for later, okay? After you've created those 4 sections, go ahead and at the top, title these notes. So whatever helps keep your mind or your notes organized, go ahead and put that information, whether it be your name, a class that you took, the subject of these notes, the date, whatever helps you, go ahead and do that. After you've documented at the top of the page with those 1 or 2 lines about your name, the class that you took, or whatnot, you're going to go ahead and take your main notes. Now those go in the big section over on the right-hand side. Don't be afraid, however, to space those notes out. Kind of synthesize a little bit. Don't write every single word that you hear or read or watch on a video. Go ahead and try to just put the most important information there. Also give yourself leeway. Skip every other line in case you have to come back and edit or put some notes inside those margins. Don't be afraid to space it out. Give yourself some room. As soon as you finish taking the bulk of your notes over on the right-hand side, you're going to go and take some time to review and clarify. This simply means you're reviewing the notes that you've just taken, and now you're going to synthesize them even smaller to just the main points, the most important aspects of the lecture you just heard, the book you just read, whatnot. Go ahead and put those in the far left-hand side. Give yourself some space once again. Don't be afraid to skip every other line if you have to. Once we've reviewed our notes on the far right-hand side and then clarified them on the left-hand side, we're going to summarize down here at the bottom. Now, what does that look like? It's pretty straightforward. Imagine you've seen a movie and you want to describe it to your friends. How would you, in 1 or 2 sentences, describe that whole movie? Or perhaps you've been to a large Wikipedia page. At the top, they have a summarization of the next 2 to 3 pages. Go ahead and approach it that way. Which brings us to our last point. Study. We want to focus most of our time studying this left-hand column over here and our summarization down at the bottom. The left-hand column are all our key points, our main ideas that will likely end up on the test in the form of questions. The summarization at the bottom is an overarching storyline, essentially. It's the brief breakdown of whatever happened in the notes over on the right-hand side. Mastering both of those sections will set us up for the most success on the test. Good luck, and thanks for watching.